guys, it's Shannon from iHeartRadio Nights here with Tate McRae. Hello.
How are you?
How are you? Your EP came out today.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How's it feel?
Crazy.
I can
I'm
imagine.
so excited. It's finally out.
Yeah. I guess you've been like sitting on it for a bit, hey? Just like anticipating.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And you've had a crazy day, but have you had a chance to like go online and like see the reaction from fans and all that?
Yeah, I think they're liking it so far.
Yeah.
Which is good.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah. And I guess you just have to like keep going all day. It's a busy day for you.
Yeah, it's awesome though. I love it.
Yeah. And you also have sold out part 1 of your tour.
Yes.
Just all of the things.
Crazy.
Yeah. How does that feel?
It's amazing. I mean, it's my first time like playing shows.
Yeah.
So we did LA, Chicago last night, and then Toronto on Saturday. So
Right.
I'm stoked.
Yeah, and
So
then you just
fun.
keep going. Is that exhausting for you now? Just to like, you're just going, or are you just used to that by now?
I'm kind of used to, I've been a dancer my whole life, so I'm
Right.
kind of used to it, but
Yeah.
it's definitely busy right now.
Yeah, I can imagine. Okay, so you start as a dancer, and you're just like conquering that and accomplishing all the things, and then now you're getting into music. Like, how did you make that transition, or was that always something that was there?
Well, okay, so I've been dancing and singing since I was like super little.
Right.
But dancing was definitely like a bigger commitment when I was like 6 to like forever.
Yeah.
And singing kind of came in like 2 years ago when I started to write songs, and then I posted one online.
Yeah.
And
And
then,
now has 30 million views. Like,
yeah, I kind of went a little viral.
Yeah.
So kept on posting original songs and then getting into writing sessions, signed, and then just like it's been like that.
you make it sound like it's like I wrote a song, and now I'm here, and now I'm a huge star.
I wrote a song.
Yeah, it's so easy. That's sweet. Did you expect the reaction that it got? I guess you can't
No.
expect that, right?
No, the song was a total accident. So I basically like posted online, didn't even have a title. It was
Right.
called I Wrote a Song, literally. And I put it online like after like an hour of writing it, and I was like, I had nothing to post, so I
Right.
just put it out there, and then just like got a random reaction. And I was like, this is crazy.
That is insane. I know. And then the more that you put out, like you're just still getting the same reaction. So that's gonna feel good.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's really
I want to talk a little bit about your writing process. Because yeah, you just like randomly were like, okay, I'm gonna write a song, and then you wrote a song, and then that's it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I've always loved writing.
Okay.
Like in school, I like poetry, things like that. But getting into like writing sessions and working with producers is my favorite thing ever.
Really?
Because I'm like really bad at talking about myself as a person, like my like talking about my emotions. Like
Yeah.
it's like really hard for me.
Yeah.
And so my songwriting is like basically my only outlet to like actually get things out. So.
Right. Do you usually start with the lyrics? Do you start with music or just like an idea?
Usually in a session they'll strum something or
Okay.
strums. They'll play something
Yeah.
on a guitar.
They can strum it, yeah.
or a piano or something, and then I'll just start like freestyling, and subconsciously whatever comes out, usually
Right.
I go off of that.
Yeah. Do you try and go based off like an experience that you're going through at that time, or are you just like picking a random topic and you're like, hey, let's do this?
Most of the time, like my subconscious will literally say what I'm like feeling,
That's so sweet.
which is weird.
Yeah.
Like I'll just think of things randomly and don't even know what I'm talking about, and then I'll try and shape into a topic.
But that I feel like that's what makes a good songwriter. Like that you just like comes from within,
Feel
right?
it. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to talk about Tear Myself Apart.
Yes.
So co-written by Billie Eilish and FINNEAS.
yeah, so Billie and FINNEAS wrote this song,
Okay.
and it was like in September.
Okay.
And then they like offered me the song, and then I recorded it, whatever, did my thing on it, and it was pretty cool.
How did they even reach out to you? How does that all work?
It went through my label.
Okay.
So
They were just like, hey, we wrote this song. We want it for Tate. And then you just got that call or that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was sick. It was pretty cool.
I guess that's all right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I got to meet her like a week later at her
Oh, I was
show.
going to say. Yeah.
So it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. So.
Let's see. Yeah. Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you get a lot of comparisons to Billie. Is that offensive? Or is
No.
that a compliment?
It's definitely not offensive.
Yeah.
I mean, she's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
No.
Like I don't hear it either. I feel like our music is very different.
Mm.
But I mean, I would take it as a compliment. She's amazing.
I mean, she's the best. Like,
she's
yeah.
so good.
Do you think it's based on the fact that you're like young and a songwriter and like have sad pop songs and
I think so.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, like emo teens like to listen to our music.
Hey,
So
if it works, it works. Is that somebody like? Could you see yourself collabing with her, or is there somebody else in the industry that you're like, oh, I'd love to like be on a track with them?
I mean, that'd be amazing, but definitely Khalid or Post Malone or like Jessie Reyes.
Yeah.
I love them.
So was there an exact moment where you're like, okay, dancing's cool, but I really want to start pursuing singing, or did it all just kind of coincide?
I mean, definitely the moment when I signed,
Yeah.
it was like, oh, I can put these two together.
Right.
And then I can actually make things with my full vision.
Yeah.
You know, being able to write a song and then bring it to life through my dancing is like a dream of mine. Like, that's all I want to do, is just like have full creative vision on my projects.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, that's what I'm getting to do, which is so exciting for me. So, I mean, I still dance like just as much. I'm just doing something else that I love at the same time, which is really cool.
Yeah, that's cool that you can add that to it and not like take away the dancing.
Oh, for sure. And I mean, some labels were like, all right, if you sign with us, like, you're going to have to take away the dancing completely.
Why?
And I was like, what? I'm like, I think that's such a huge part of me. And I'm like, you know, so when RCA came in and they're like, that's one of our favorite parts of you, I was like, oh my God, yes. Like,
Yeah.
for sure. That was definitely like what made me sign with them, was I needed to have that part of me involved in this whole thing.
Yeah, there's a whole reason that there's like the triple threat thing, like singing, dancing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you kind of have like a Hannah Montana lifestyle where you're like going to LA, working on music, but then you're also in high school still, right?
Yeah. So I go to public school.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's crazy.
And I mean, when I come back, it's very chill, very normal. I mean, people like definitely know because everything's on social media.
Right.
So people are aware of it, but
like living two different lives.
oh, it's so interesting. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Because no one really ever understands what's going on.
No.
So it's like really confusing all the time, and I like try to explain it, but I can't. And like it's like really hard to explain. So
Yeah.
I don't try most of the time. So it's just like normal and then like crazy.
Right. You can just be like, look online. And
Yeah.
you're like, see what I'm getting up to.
Yeah.
Just you'll see my sold out shows.
You'll see.
And I'll see you in math class later. Is
Yeah.
that literally what it's
That's
like?
really what it is.
Yeah. Have you had the experience so far where like one of your like fake friends comes up to you and is like, that song, it wasn't about me, right? And then you have to be like, no, it wasn't.
Well, I think I think they would know.
Would they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, well, not. I mean, it depends.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't really run into that situation yet,
Yeah, that's
which
good.
is good. That'd be awkward.
Yeah.
But I know it's been fine for right now.
Okay.
I mean, usually I'm pretty like chill with everyone.
Okay.
Like I don't have beef with anyone.
Right. It's not like you're like hanging out one-on-one with somebody that you like hate.
No,
Yeah.
of course not. I mean, I'm a super straight up person. Like you'll know if I'm like mad. But I don't like drama. So it's like anything I can get to like push that away. Like,
Yeah.
that's good.
Do you find it hard now too because you're like your fame is just growing and growing? Do you find that people treat you different, or you can like tell that people want to be your friend just for like clout?
I mean, sometimes
Yeah.
it's kind of like you can just see who sticks around. Like
Right.
when people come out of the blue, like when they start to contact you,
Right.
which is like weird. But you can also just like, I know who my true friends are, who have been there for me since like day one, and who also are there for me every single day, and it's a constant thing. So I feel like it's like easy to tell, but also, I mean, I don't worry too much about it, but definitely I know who my true friends are.
Right.
Yeah.
And I guess you don't even have time to worry about it because you're literally going nonstop.
So busy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I don't think about that too much. I mean, people are just like, as long as they're not like weird, that's fine.
Yeah, that's good. You can see through that.
Yeah.
Okay, Tate, congrats on the EP.
Thank you.
Congrats on the sold out tour.
Thank you
All the
so
things.
much.
Can't wait to see where you go.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome. Thanks so much
nice
for coming by.
meeting you.
You too.